I'm going to start this look by mixing my Born This Way foundation in Nude with my Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. This has been my favorite mixture for the winter. It's just given me an extra glow and kind of trumped my dry skin problem. And I stopped using a foundation brush first before using the Beauty Blender because I felt like it was really just caking on my foundation. So here I'm just going in with my Beauty Blender straight into the foundation and then putting it right on my skin. I'm then going to conceal with my Naked Skin Urban Decay Concealer in Light Neutral. I'm putting this on some other places besides right under my eyes just to cancel out some of the redness that I've been getting. I've also been putting this concealer right underneath where my contour is going to be, and I feel like it really lightens up that area, and once I go in with my contour, it really makes that stand out. Then just going in like normal and blending it all out with my Beauty Blender. I'm going to put my Beauty Blender straight into this powder called Emphasize. It's a MAC Pro powder that you can find on their website. It's a highlighting powder, so I'm going to put that right underneath my eyes to set that area. Next, starting in on my brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. I'm going to speed this up for you guys, but I just wanted to show you how I was outlining my brows on the bottom and then the top. And then I'm going to go in and just try and make small strokes to kind of copy what a hair would look like on your brows, just to fill in the sparse areas. I probably spend the most time in all of my makeup doing my brows and then my liner. So just to give you a hint, that's why it looks like it's taking so long, because it really is, because then you'll see my liner and that also takes a super long time. But it's really hard for me to get both of those things very even, so that takes me the most time in my routine. Now taking that MAC Pro Emphasize powder again, I'm just going to actually put this all over my lid and all over the crease and above the crease, basically everywhere around my eye. Then I'm going to take this eyeshadow called Orange Soda from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to put this into the crease, a little below the crease, a little above the crease. It's going to be a transition shade for the rest of the dark colors that we put on next. I'm using the Sigma E25 blending brush for all of the shadows that I'm using today. It's really a must-have in your brush collection. There's the MAC 217 brush, which is the same brush, and then there is also probably a Morphe dupe as well. Now I'm going to go in with Morocco, same from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're going to put that right into the crease and mostly focusing on the outer edge. Now taking Hot Chocolate from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to go just right into the crease on this. Really just following the same steps we used with Morocco. Just trying to feather it out. And as they say, keep blending until you feel like your arm is falling off, because that's when you know it is blended enough. Now taking this L'Oreal black gel liner and this brush, which is just a really thin liner brush, I'm going to start outlining the wing to my liner. This is the probably most difficult part for me because I can never get them even, but basically I'll take this brush and then I'll go in with a different brush just to do the inner part. But this is just how I create my wing at first. I'm now taking the Sigma small angle brush, the E65, and I'm going to do the rest of my liner. This is a great brush to have for your eyeliner and also your brows if you're using like a pomade or a gel for your brows. Now I'm taking this short shader brush from Sigma, the E20, and I'm going to dip it into any black eyeshadow that you can find and just put it right underneath the lash line. Do not bring it all the way into the inner corner because we want to leave that kind of light and bright, but I'm going to drag this from the outer corner to about 3/4 in. I'm then going to use that same brush from before, the E25, and dip it back into Morocco just on the very edge of the brush, and I'm going to then try and blend this lower lash line out. So the black's great, but then what you do is you go in with a lighter color and you try and blend it out, and it just looks more seamless. Normally I use a smaller brush than this, but I really wanted to feather it out pretty far. Now I'm going to take Siren lashes from House of Lashes. These are one of my favorites ever. And I'm going to go ahead and apply them. The key to lashes really is letting the glue get tacky, so letting it dry a little bit. And then literally just letting them lay on top of your lashes like I did there. Just put them right on top and lining up each of the corners of the fake lashes with your real lashes and just making sure that they're right up against each other. And then once you're done, you just push them in towards your lash line to make sure they're secure. Then taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Black, I'm going to do my waterline. And again, I'm just going to bring it to 3/4 of the way in. Now taking any mascara and just applying that to the lower lash line. Then starting with the rest of my face, I'm going to take this Cocoa Contour Kit and my NARS Ita brush, and I'm going to use the medium cocoa color in it and just create that line at first, coming down from your ear into towards your lips, and then basically just trying to blend it out once you have that line there. So always blend upward. You don't want your contour to really go past that line on the bottom, and just keep blending. I'm now taking a stippling brush with some of the same product, and I am just further blending out that line upwards and into my temple area, and then eventually around my forehead, because I have a round face, so you definitely want to go up towards your temples to create more of a shadow effect. Then taking whatever is left on the brush, just going on the edges of my nose to create more of a long effect to the nose, and right underneath to create more of a shadow. Now going in with my ambient lighting blush in Mood Exposure from Hourglass Cosmetics. I'm going to take that stippling brush again because I forgot a blush brush, and I'm just going to go in and apply some blush. Then I'm going to take the Champagne Glow palette from Becca Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this color called Pearl, and I'm going to put it right above that contour that we created. I then like to dust it all over the high parts of my face. Right here on my nose, I tend to apply it a little more heavily, and I'm going to put it on my chin and also my forehead. I also go in right on the inner corner of my eye with some Pearl and right underneath my eyebrow. Now for the star of the show, I'm going to be using Nayeon Studded Kiss lipstick from Kat Von D. It is this black color with these silver specks, and it's just absolutely amazing. I've never loved a lipstick more in my life. I know it's black. Don't judge me. Just go out and try it for yourself. So I'm speeding through this part because everybody knows how to apply lipstick, hopefully. It is a little more challenging. I would suggest going in with a little brush first and really outlining it kind of like a liner. I haven't really found a black liner yet, so I would suggest doing that first. And here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you have a great holiday season.